I have started from nothing, absolutely nothing. It's not even zero, it's like minus because I was doing something else. There was a momentum to become an engineer, and suddenly I discovered this thing that I really like. And I start doing it. हम उल्टा करते हैं, इसको रिवर्स इंजीनियर करने वाली बात है कि अगर आप ये समझ लें, अगर मैं आपको बताऊं कि मैं चाहता हूं कि हर इंसान जो है अपने लाइफ में बहुत ज़्यादा रिच हो जाए और बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस हो जाए, सिर्फ इसलिए कि उनको तब जाके पता चलेगा कि इसमें कुछ नहीं था। तो ये होना ज़रूरी है ये समझने के लिए। तो अगर आप मेरी बात मान लें अभी कि इसमें बहुत बड़ा बोरिंग सा लगने लगता है एक बार, तो फिर एक्साइटमेंट है क्या? फिर एक्साइटमेंट सिर्फ आपसे काम नहीं हो सकता कि आपको रात को जो 10 मिनट और जगा के रखेगा वो यही होगा कि कल मैं कैसा शॉट दूंगा, ये कल मैं कैसा क्रिकेट खेलूंगा, ये कल मैं कैसा पेंटिंग करूंगा। वही चीज़ होता क्या है कि आपका इतना इंटरेस्ट होता है, अगर आप उसको फॉलो करते हैं और बार बार वो ही करते हैं, आप इतने अच्छे हो जाएंगे कि आपको पैसे भी मिल जाएंगे। At the same time, as a kid, I also had many dreams. Like common dreams. You know, I'll buy my own house and I'll buy this car. It's a luxury car. So these things were there. And now, when I started following my dream in the sense of changing my career, I started earning money to an extent that I could actually afford all these things. What happened? That while I was doing my work, I also was realizing this fact that everything that I stayed with for so many years, for like 20 years of my life, thinking that one day I'll get this and then I'll arrive, I'll be successful. Those things just stayed with me for a few days, and I very quickly got used to owning those things, and there was no excitement left. So I was like, oh, this is not the way to go. But then the only way to go is to be myopic. So another goal, but it doesn't give you anything. The entire process will bore you until unless you get something, and it will just hit you for like few days and then again. So it's like 95% of boredom and 5% of excitement. But if you do something every day that excites you, you will get all those things, you'll get the spikes in between, but at the same time you're enjoying the entire process. This is the hunger for learning that I understood with my experience in my life. Most of the times I think we are so conditioned into thinking that there will be a day when we'll do something, and that's when people will recognize who you are, and that will be the day. But then there is a thing in psychology which we call impact bias, where we have this tendency of overestimating the hedonic impact of anything that has to do with the future. So what we think is that, okay, if I get there, that is the thing, then everything will change. Or if I fail, then that's the end. But it doesn't happen like that. Failures and why does something happen? There are two things, and I think I have a different take on both the things, and it's very, very different from what is general point of view. Like failures, it's extremely important. I think I would value a massive failure more than a mediocre success. But having said that, that's not my intent. Why I'll do something. But the most important thing is that the whole knowledge structure of education in our schools or anything, we are taught to be so careful. We are taught to not fail. You have to succeed. That's fine. You want to succeed, you please succeed. But being careful is the problem. You need to learn how not to be careful. You need to try different things. Only then, once in like 100 times or 200 times, you'll hit on something that's completely fresh. And that's gonna change everything for everybody. So it's extremely important to fail, because without failure, you cannot get something new or fresh. You will be a very good repetition of something else. one thing that I think James Dean said, if I'm not wrong, he said that it's very hard to be a good actor. It's harder to be a good human being, and I want to be both before I'm done.
जिस महफिल ने ठुकराया हमको, क्यों उस महफिल को याद करें? आगे लम्हे बुला रहे हैं, आओ उनके साथ चलें।